Greetings, gentlemen and ladies. I am the old school game snob, and we must go faster. In today's video, we are playing around with a Blaze Sorceress. Yes, only Blaze. That is our only offensive skill here today. And we're also stacking up some speed is what we're doing here today. We have got the fastest Sorceress alive at about 120% faster run walk. Now, you can get up to about 180% faster run walk and still have some small appreciable difference, but speed dramatically diminishes once you hit that 120. We're a little bit over 120, and that is because Blaze gives us 68% faster run walk on top of our existing faster run walk, which is already 60%. It's enough. It's enough. Now this character is kind of interesting in that, let's take a look at her skills here really quick. Back in town where it's safe. This character's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's good for fun silliness, that's for sure. Welcome to the channel today. Welcome to the video. We are doing a new series. I'm doing a new series where I'm just going to feature different skills and see how viable we can make these skills. That's the plan here today. How viable can we make these skills? And we're just going to have some fun with them and see how much we can build them up. And that's what we're going to do. These are not necessarily great builds, but they're going to be interesting builds. And in today's video, we are featuring Blaze. The Blaze Sorceress, not something you often see. We have maxed out Fire Mastery. We have maxed out Blaze, obviously. And we've also maxed out Warmth. Now, this is kind of an interesting configuration when you pair it up with Energy Shield, and that is because Energy Shield and Telekinesis helps to keep us alive with that Energy Shield, but also we get a really nice fast regeneration rate because of that maxed out Warmth. So our Energy Shield should be really quite effective, which is good because we're going to be running around monsters a lot. And the other part of this Sorceress is that we have got Ashuta's Temper for the Sorceress skills, obviously, and also for the plus to fire skill damage. We have also got Ormus Robes for the plus to fire skill damage, and we have also got Mage Fist again for the fire skills. Other than that, it's kind of whatever you want. I put on the Cat's Eye Amulet for the lulz. For that faster run walk, I've got some Silkweave Boots on for that increased mana, also for the faster run walk. Some Stones of Jordan. This is not exactly what you need in order to make this crazy build a reality. This is just the fun that we're having today. So, like I say, nice tanky Energy Shield and Blaze, and then we get there faster than any Sorceress could ever even hope to teleport. Maybe not. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. But her Energy Shield is going to be really nice, really strong. I might want to get her poison resistance up to that perfect 75, but I haven't really bothered with that for the sake of this kind of fun little demo. That's okay. But her fire skill damage is 9,000 to 10,000 basically on the Blaze. And as you can see, that actually is enough to melt monsters pretty quickly. So there we go, the Maw-Fiend. You can see how fast their health actually goes down. It's pretty decent. It's actually pretty viable. The only problem is kind of like getting monsters to stand on your fire field. They don't always want to do that, so you have to kind of like finagle around. You have to sort of negotiate a little bit to get the monsters to stand on your fire field. Of course, different monsters like the Moo Farm, which I think we'll do next, are actually going to probably be pretty good for the Flame Field Sorceress here. Some of these other guys would just stand there and cast. I don't know. They're a little bit more tricky to get into the flame field. Let's go to the Moo Farm. Speaking of the Moo Farm, let's go over to the Moo Farm. Let's do that. Off to the Stony Field we go. Off to the gateway, which is, where is the gateway? Gateway. Who's got the gateway? Dun-ka-dun-ka-dun. Did I see it? No, not there. Oh, there we go. There's the gateway. Into the gateway. We'll get poor old Wirt's leg. Then we'll go open up a portal to the Moo Farm, and we're going to blaze around. That's what we're going to do. This is the Blaze Sorceress, and she is fast. Oh, yes. She is absolutely very, very fast. All right. And like I say, nice strong Energy Shield. Let's actually, before we go and kill all these cows, actually that one's got a Conviction Aura. Let's not worry about him. We will just do our little thing here first. Emilio, Of course, is equipped with Infinity, because if you encounter fire immunes, you might want that Infinity to deal with it, since fire is our only damage type here. Another nice little thing, you know what actually might actually be a nice little bonus to that? This is a little Nova. Yeah, so I might actually toss that right in there. Where is it? Nova, 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 there we go. Frost Nova on E. And what we could actually probably do there with that nice little Frost Nova on E is we could hold stuff still a little bit better. You guys all hold still and just run around in my fire field. Might actually be a nice helpful little stun. I don't know. It's okay. Maybe not the best. Oh, I just realized I was in walk mode. Still, I was moving so fast, felt like I was in run mode, but I'm actually in walk mode. Okay, so with Emilio gone, this is actually probably going to be a lot better, because now they're actually going to chase me. Chase me through my fire field. And that right now I'm actually just running rings around them, and they're not actually coming into the fire field. So that doesn't work very well. So you gotta blaze a path. You gotta be a trailblazer with this sorceress. You guys, I feel like I want to write my name in the Moo farm. So what we should do is write our name here, and then that'll be the thumbnail for the video. I don't know if I can zoom back far enough to make that really work though. Let's see. Call that an O. Nah, that'll never work. That'll never work. But let's see. Let's test how tanky that mana recovery is. Let's call it medium. It's maybe not as good as having an insight polearm equipped. That's okay though. Man, this character is fast though. I tell you what, ain't nothing gonna slow her down. Meep meep. Okay, so now the point of this, like I mentioned in my last video, if you guys saw that, we're gonna do a little bit of a grading once we're done with a particular skill and testing its viability. The problem with this skill, even though the damage is decent, right? I could kind of stand here and let stuff burn in the fire. Even though the damage is decent, the tricky thing is getting the mobs to go where you want them to go. That is the tricky thing. Yikes. And because of that, well, your damage output slows quite considerably. Maybe there's a nice little fire pattern I can create here, a little zigzag pattern that'll help. It's hypnotic. I tell you, it's a hypnotic character to play. But because of just like getting monsters to stand in the fire field is kind of tricky, I'm actually going to put this build at not terrible. It's certainly not terrible, but if I were to grade it, like and rank it, maybe like a C, like a C ranking. I don't even think it would deserve a C+. Maybe a C+. It's okay. Like it dishes out decent damage, but it's just so hard to get anything. I mean, then again, look at all these dead things here. It's a lot of dead. It's a lot of dead things. So I don't know. It's maybe a C, maybe C+ if I was feeling really, really generous. For crazy fun, it's probably like a B+ though, because look how fast I go. Oh, it's so great. So great to be fast. Yeah. I can see this as being probably most viable on the Moo Farm, even though it's certainly surpassed by pretty much most other builds. But if you were to figure out your Zoro pattern effectively, that's what we need. We need a Zoro pattern. We need an effective Zoro pattern in order to take these cows out. There we go. Zip zip zip. Yeah, anyway, this one has kind of been a silly one. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you want to see for the next video in terms of skills, builds, etc. And that's going to be the point. For the next few weeks of videos, we're just going to pick a skill, we're going to focus it, we're going to see what it can do at its best case scenario, basically, right? Best case scenario. It's not too bad, though. Like, stuff dies reasonably fast. Not too bad. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.